Today I really want to dive into the morning routine and how impactful this is for your day. In actual fact, the morning routine starts with the nighttime routine, but we're just going to focus on the morning routine today. These are some of the ways that I've woke up over the last 10 years. And looking at the ways that I've woke up over the last 10 years and then the outcomes of my days after those wake ups, and understanding what I get from it and what I don't get from it. So what brings value to my days from the way that I wake up. So this spans over probably more than 10 years, to be fair. So I used to wake up, instantly be on my phone, instantly check emails, instantly rush out the house, like get ready, rush out the house, straight into work, straight into chaos, straight into mayhem. And the state that I functioned in was stress, chaos, non-stop, overwhelmed, like never getting a moment to myself. That then led me to setting up everything and travelling the world, which I then woke up, enjoyed the sunrise, like woke up in epic places, beautiful, like I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, watching the sun come up over the sea, going for a swim, exploring, like wow, like this is living. Like that state was like fully immersed in nature, fully connected with like how the world works, like waking up with the sun, going to bed with the sun, and this was so different to the places I went. So I spent summer in Scandinavia where the sun didn't really go down, and I was going to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning and waking up at 4 o'clock, so I was having 2 hours sleep, but my day was still peace, tranquility, like new experiences, like waking up, watching the sunrise, like having the ability to chill out and then go explore and then chill out and then have those new experiences. And there was no set time. You just functioned with how you felt and what was around you. That was like a magical time, and that was a magical experience. And then the contrast between that life and that morning routine and that life and that morning routine is literally polar opposites. And then so having experienced that and then having experienced that and then coming back to neither this or neither that left me in a space where I would wake up, I would be on my phone, I'd make breakfast in bed, which would consist of a cup of tea and some cookies, and then I'd get out of bed and my day would start like 10, 11. I was like in a victim like mentality. I was in a negative mindset. I was in like almost like a come down from what I just experienced. Yet I was in the same sort of setting as here, but just not on the move. But what I couldn't see here was I had everything that I had here just because I wasn't in another country, or just because I wasn't on the move. I couldn't quite put those two things together at that time. So these are all stages as well, like stages to have to, like you almost have to go through these stages to understand what is important to you, what brings value to your life, where is it that you want to be, what do you want your life to look like. And this switch from here to here then come with like, oh actually I enjoy waking up early, I enjoy instantly being outside. And I never connected the dots to this before until recently, but when I was travelling and I was in the van and I was instantly up and instantly outside, I was instantly connected to the ground. Like I always had no shoes on, I was instantly connected and grounded and like almost getting energy, like energized from the earth. And so now, like to go from this switch to this switch was the moment I decided to change my life, the moment that I decided to stop living in this victim mindset, to stop living in this fixed mindset, to stop like, oh, I've had this and now I've got this and now my life is shit. No, you have to put in place the things that make you come alive, that make you in that growth mindset. You have to overcome this to get to this. So it was taking everything that I'd previously learned about what makes me happy, what brings value to my life, and putting it into a structure whereby I could get out of this rut and then start to like align myself again. So I would wake up and I would instantly be outside. I would be going for a walk and I would be getting 10,000 steps in before 9 a.m. That was kind of like the mentality. So that was instantly outside, instantly active, instantly in nature, instantly at peace, because I was surrounded by trees, by like the river, etc, etc, etc. And that then like spurred on purpose. I started to I started to listen to audiobooks. I started to like educate myself again. In this phase, it was like I didn't want to take anything in. This phase, I'm like, right, and this is the difference between that like fixed mindset and that growth mindset, and how much value it brings. I realized when I stopped like growing and stopped developing and stopped learning, these negative areas started to show up more and more. And that is what I needed at that time to get me out of this rut. And it starts to bring understanding. It starts to bring the ability to adapt to things. Okay, so if I want to get up and do my 10,000 steps in the morning, but I'm here, like how am I going to get them in? And it's almost like planning and adapting. So you're thrown into an environment, you have to adapt, and that comes into the understanding and the planning. And you can have it all, but with extras. It's like you have it all, but with extras. So you have to learn to like balance everything together to get to this, to that flow state. What can you do here, and what can you do here to bring those things together so you're living this life and maintaining this life? My mornings are the same in the sense of I wake up, I get outside, I move, I gain knowledge, I have peace, but they're two different mornings. So what I used to have to do here to get me out of this rut, I no longer have to do because I'm on the next stage. So I wake up, I'm instantly outside, but I don't go and walk for 10,000 steps. I instantly get outside, and my routine now is a little less regimented. I know that I need movement. I know that I need peace. I know that I need tranquility. I know that I have to have a higher purpose, and it doesn't necessarily now have to be that structured, because I know this, I understand it, and I need to give it to myself as a form of self-love to be able to have like the best day ever. I'll link in a video down below of the best day ever syndrome that will explain this a little bit more. But looking at all of this, like diving into your morning routines, how do you wake up? Is it putting you in a state of distress from the start, or is it setting you up to have a happy, fulfilled, productive day? And it's just taking the time to start to look at this, to start to realize, to start to understand where your time and attention is going, how you can repurpose it to add more value to your life. So have a look at your mornings, have a look at how you can adapt and change them to bring better values. And I know that my morning is continuously going to change because I'm continuously going to be in different environments, adapting to different situations, but I now understand what is needed in those mornings for me to have a productive day. So change is the only constant, and understanding how that change can be adapted then to add that value.